So the other thing that I was talking about was regarding light-skinned women and dark-skinned women as in relationship to the hair situation. So I know I've dealt with my daughter in certain situations where she broke her hair off with the flat iron, and I had to teach her a lesson because I had long hair at the time. And I told her that, you know, her hair being short or the length or the texture of her hair was irrelevant. And she told me that I could only say that it was relevant because I had what she perceived as good hair. So how could I tell her that it wasn't irrelevant because my hair was long? So I cut it off down to the scalp to really prove the point that was irrelevant. You know, so I think that a lot of people struggle with the perception of beauty and don't really get down to, you know, just the naturalness of what light skin versus dark skin. And I used to be jealous of my dark skin friends because their hair was stronger and they could hold the styles, and I wanted to have the styles that they had, and they didn't understand the fact that, you know, like, how could I, with perceived quote unquote good hair, you know, be wanting the hair that they had, because I like that texture better because it held styles nicer to me. And that was surprising to some of my dark skinned friends.
Well, some people coin that as like self-hate, because it's like, why you like, you know, my hair ain't this and that. It holds the I
didn't hate myself. I just liked those styles, and my hair was too soft to hold the style.
But them, like, you know, they saying that you like their hairstyle.
That's what I'm saying.
You like their texture.
No, but what I'm saying is, when you boil it down, it was the same thing. Yeah. I was saying that I wanted their hair texture, my dark skinned friends' hair texture, because I like the styles that they were able to rock. My hair was too soft to be in the styles that they had. On the flip side, they were saying the same thing about me. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they were trying to, you know, press their hair out, trying to get it softer. I'm like, what are you doing that for? Because I can't wear none of those cute styles. So all that said, when you break it down, at the end of the day, when we sitting down at the table and you know, rip all of the outside off, we're all struggling with the same thing.
So you say it's basically self-love, it's self-understanding.
I think at this age that I'm at now, with my hair going gray, with the you know, having to really kind of come into who you are, and this is just what it is, and I'm at the point where I'm just making no apologies for who I am, and I'm expecting everybody else in my circle to do the same. So my friends look like a Benetton commercial. So it's any and everything goes. But I usually draw to people who are more authentic and to stay real to who they are. And I think that's the most beautiful of all.
Okay, so do you feel some type of way when they come out with shows like Dark Girls, or, you know, like not showing the other side of the coin? Like, you know, the coin always have two sides. It might be two-faced, but it might be that other face might have a scar, or it might be tails. Do you think? So
when you say, do I feel some kind of way, I think that's an expression of individuals' experience, and I think it's all valid. On the other side, I think that what I guess I'm trying to highlight, that in my experience, my dark-skinned friends didn't know that I suffered from the same things they were suffering from. It just manifested itself in a different way. It happened to be, you know, hinged around the dark skin issue. So I don't have any problem with, you know, with the, matter of fact, I enjoyed the shows. I just wish that, in a way, not that they should have highlighted, you know, here's the dark skinned girls and then here's the light skinned girls, because I'm almost in the camp that says we should just be talking about the human condition, but we know that there's social pressures that do put people in these boundaries. But I think that's, as a group of people, we need to fight against that, on why we are so socially stereotyped and pegged into boxes. So I enjoyed the shows. I was glad that that voice was able to be heard. It's just like, you know, anyone of a person, you know, who feels persecuted, who doesn't feel heard, or who feels as though, you know, that their voice is needed. you know, I'm totally supportive of that.